sometimes he would go about a week away from camp, hunting small mammals, pigs, raccoons, things like that. The problem with that is in the hot Florida sun, when they would try to bring these animals back, the meat would rot. Okay, so they developed this capture technique where one Seminole man could go into the back of the Everglades by himself. Okay, they would catch an alligator by himself, tie him up, bring him back live for his family. So they would store him in a pit just like this. When the family was ready to eat, they went out back, grabbed themselves an alligator, and they had fresh meat. Makes sense, right? Okay, so what we have here standing in front of me is Big Boy. That guy over there, his name is Blackie. This one here is about 12 and a half feet, weighing in at about 850 pounds. That guy right there is about 8 feet, weighing in at about 250 pounds. So, I want to show you a little bit about these guys. These are cold-blooded animals, which means whatever temperature it is on the outside, that's what temperature they are on the inside. It's also Florida's largest native reptile species. Here's something stupid for you guys to watch. Guys, when they close that mouth, they have about 1,800 pounds of pressure per square inch. What that means is that anything that goes inside the alligator's mouth will stay inside the alligator's mouth. Everybody with me now? Yes. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's try that one more time with Big Boy. We'll see if you can get her better clothes here. Come on, Bubba. Come on, open the mouth. Come here, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss, Big Boy. Oh, very nice. All five. All right, now to get started here, I'm going to show you guys the capture technique that was used by the Seminole and Michigan people. A couple of different ways of capturing them. You can use a rope or a stick, but what's the fun in that, right? No show, we got a rope, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Blackie over here by the tail. Simple reasoning behind that, guys. Look real close. No teeth on this end. So we're going to pull him out, and we're going to situate him. What I'm doing now is I'm going to wait till he's not paying attention to me, and very quickly and very carefully, I want to go right to the back as quickly as humanly possible. How about a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, so like I said before, the opposing power on these guys is enormous. 1,800 pounds of pressure per square inch. However, the opening ability is not as much. So while I'm on the back of them, what I want to do now is secure the jaws. So what I can do is with my own two hands, I can hold them shut. Ladies and gentlemen, that does not make this alligator safe, okay? As a matter of fact, the safest place on an alligator is where I am right now. However, if he does twitch, rattle, shake, roll, and break loose from my grip, this is no longer the safest place on the back of an alligator, okay? So, let's use our imaginations for a second and pretend I'm a Seminole man, which I don't look anything like a Seminole man. But we're going to make do. So the Seminole man now has caught his alligator. Now he has to tie a rope around the jaws to secure him and bring him home to his family. So he takes out his rope. And what do you need to tie a rope, ladies and gentlemen? Two hands, right? That's right, you need two hands to tie a rope. So something's got to hold this mouth shut. Little girl, can you come in here and hold this mouth shut so I can tie a rope to the ground? Kidding. I wouldn't make you do that. With my chest and my chin, I'm going to hold this alligator's mouth shut. Okay? That enables me to have two free hands so that I can tie my rope. That's done like so. This technique is called bulldogging. And bring him home to my mother-in-law. Sounds good, right?
There we go.
Yeah, I bet a couple of you in the crowd would like to do the same thing. All right, now before we continue on with this show here, I want to tell you a little bit about the alligators themselves. These guys are ambush predators. If you see one here in Florida in the wild, which by the way, there are 1 million alligators in the state here, 5 million in existence. But if you see one in the wild, what you're going to see is just the tip of his nose and the top of his eyes. Okay? They're ambush predators. If this big, large animal here showed his whole entire body while he's hunting for prey, he's never going to catch anything, right? So, they stick just the tip of their nose right here, where their nostrils are, and this whole section right here up. What that enables him to do is, here with his nostrils, he can smell prey from over a mile away, okay? With his ears, right behind his eyes, you see these little ear flaps, okay? They flutter up and down, and you can keep them closed when he goes underwater so water doesn't get in. He can hear fish jump out of the water from 100 meters away. What's really, really cool is they can also, when they get really tired of swimming, they'll flap those ear flaps really fast and they can fly. Sorry, that's my best joke, guys. I lost my last job last week. I was a stand-up comedian at the Hard Rock. Didn't go out too well. All right, now back to the show here. They have, in front of their ears, 3 sets of eyelids. One opens and closes just like us, as you can see here. I'll show you guys over here. One opens and closes just like us. The second one is called the nictating membrane. It's a clear sheet that slides from front to back, clearing out dust and debris. It's also a set of goggles for him underwater. I'll show you that now. Right, open it. Open sesame. Open sesame. You guys don't listen very well. We'll try on this side for you guys to see it. Right there. See it? All right, now the third set of eyelids, in my opinion, is the coolest set of eyelids. Remember, in the wild, the biggest enemy of an alligator is another alligator, okay? So if another alligator, say this one here, wants to bite him in the face, he can sink his eyeballs directly in the back of his skull. You guys see that? The reason for that is simple. If he loses one eye, he's got a 50% chance of survival. You lose both eyes, can't see, can't eat, can't survive, right? So, I want to let you guys know, I've been doing this for about 5.5 weeks, so I'm a professional, okay? And I was watching YouTube last night, and I saw a couple of cool tricks, so I learned my tricks on YouTube last night, and I think I got it down. This next trick I'm going to show you is called the Florida Smile, so get your cameras out. It's pretty dangerous, I've never done it before, but I think it's going to look awesome. I think you guys will agree. You guys ready?
Ready.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So you guys need to sit on the back of an alligator too. It's like drinking 8 Red Bulls and an espresso all at once. All right, here we go. Florida Smile on 3. You guys ready? Here we go. 1, 2. God, I hope this works. 2, 3. I'm trying to hold it. Kidding. Florida Smile. Here you go. All right, big old pearly whites in there. 40 pearly whites on top. 40 pearly whites on the bottom. Every time he loses a tooth, another one grows back in the same exact spot, okay? These guys will go through about 3,000 teeth in a lifetime. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Well, girl, help me out. Come on.
This is getting a little rough.
Okay, so they'll go through about 3,000 teeth in a lifetime. Also, notice that you cannot see down his throat. There's little to no opening. What he has there is called the palatal valve, or the scientific name for it would be the glottis. Okay, it's a flap of skin that he can keep closed while he's hunting underwater. He hunts small fish, turtles, other alligators, things like that. If he grabs that underwater and that throat hole is open, he will drown. He will swallow too much water and he will drown. So he keeps that palatal valve shut, catches his prey, goes to the top of the surface, opens that throat hole and swallows his food whole. His teeth are not made for chewing, guys. They're made for grabbing, crushing my fingertips. Everybody agree? All right, so this developed from a hunting technique into a show back to the early 30s and 40s, okay? In 1932, Taniani Trail was built. Okay, what that is a roadway that goes from Tampa all the way to Miami. Hence the name Taniani, okay? So what it was a tourist, a way for tourists to get across the state, and they would see a seminal man on the back of an alligator in the middle of a swamp, and of course, they'd stop, pull over, ask some questions, take some pictures, maybe throw a little bit of money to prices. Concept 4. Now it's going to use these animals for food. We're going to use them for shows. We'll gain revenue for our families that way. And concept was born. So they soon found out that the crazier the trick they would do, the more money people would give them. So for all of your entertainment and for all of your money, I'm going to stick my face in this alligator's mouth.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do it.
gonna do that. Unless there's somebody standing behind me to save my life when he bites my head, I won't do it. That's how I'm feeling common sense, really. You put your face where it doesn't belong, bad things happen, right?
Yeah.
But we're gonna get pretty close. This next trick I'm gonna show you here is called the close shave if it goes correctly. If it goes bad, we'll call it the face sauce.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Yeah.
Put a little rock in his mouth.
Oh man. Oh. Shoot.
You guys want to see one more trick? You guys want to see one more trick?
Yeah.
Alright, I've never done this before with this alligator. But there's a first time for everything, right?
Yeah.
Alright, who's saving me when this goes bad?
No.